So that's the video I would have put in here. Okay. Also, when you create the thumbnail for your video, want to make sure that it is under the 20% rule. So if we X out of this real quick, you can see the video thumbnail. Now there's a Facebook, so you can't. You have to have less than 20% of the screen covered by text in order for Facebook to run the ad unhindered, right? And the videos will autoplay, but you have to be careful that this has a little bit of text, but it's not over 20%, so Facebook's not going to care. And make sure you put like the products, a face on there. People like faces. Facebook is a social platform, and people love faces, and like anything like that to get people to engage. Remember, you're trying to hook people. They're scrolling through their feed. They're on the toilet or whatever. You got to hook them. So you got to have a good thumbnail. Really bright colors, very clear. Make them really want to click this video. Okay, moving on here. I've got some text and links. This is the next thing. Again, you're going to also want to make your thumbnail a 1-to-1 image, square image, and that'll run on all platforms, and it'll be fine. Because it'll help it run on mobile as well. A 16:9 standard format won't do as well. Okay, so down to the text. Now, if you just really can't think of anything to write, I would just literally write your video script in the text, and that will probably be fine. I have some text over here that we can go ahead and plop in, and so these are some sample text. Enter now for a chance to win over $1,000 worth of newly released, tri-band DMR equipment. You can look at this stuff and then kind of adapt it to whatever products you have. If you want, I can actually send you the links to this folder, and you can actually look at this and hack it your own way, copy and paste. Yeah, just drop a comment down below if you're interested in getting this content. I could even make a plug and play template if you guys ask hard enough. So we have actually 3 variations of each thing. Headline, win the tri-band DMR mobile package worth over $1,000. Enter now for a chance to win. And all this stuff can be interchangeable with pretty much any product or any brand. It's not very complex stuff. It's a very easy thing to get people to do, to sign up to a giveaway to get a bunch of cool free stuff. So take a look at that. Just a nice hey, this is going to be really great. Get this stuff. And we're always focusing on the customer, and then a nice call to action right there. And there's different variations of that, and you can plop all those in to your primary text. We'll go ahead and do that real quick. So I'll plop this in. Now this is where the dynamic creative comes in. So you can just simply click add another option, and you can plop in another set of text. And what Facebook's going to do is dynamically make a ton of different ads and show them to a ton of different people with all these different variations. So they're going to interswap, every single picture or video or primary text or headline, and they're going to, after a period of testing, they're going to figure out exactly which one is going to work the best. Because a lot of the times, this is why you split test, because you really just, as the advertiser, don't know exactly what is going to perform the best and what combination. So there you go. You can do up to 5 of each category. Remember that every single variation you put in there adds another multiple of different ads. So if you have a really small audience, it can be difficult for Facebook to test all of them. So keep that in mind. I typically just run 3 different of each, maybe even multiple videos. You could try multiple videos. You can do all sorts of stuff. But that's really it for the majority of the ad. Now the last thing is simply the sign up form. So I'm just going to run through here. It's really simple. We can create a new form here. Alright. So this is your lead form. This is what the customer is actually going to go to once they click the button. It's going to keep them on Facebook, but they are in this form that they just fill out real fast. Now your content, your form type, I would go with more volume. This is going to give you the maximum amount of leads, and you can do higher intent if you think that will work, but definitely starting out I would go with more volume. Okay, then you go to you can just leave all this sharing. I would switch it to open instead of restricted, because you want anybody and everyone to share and sign up to your giveaway if at all possible. Go to your intro. It's optional, but I would definitely put one in here. Headline, and I'll go over the one we just did and kind of explain all this stuff as well. Questions, super simple. Email and full name, Facebook will actually input for you. So the user doesn't even need to type anything. They just simply would click next and sign up. If you need try to have as few questions as possible. I would say like a max of 3. So like you could have these 2, and then maybe like a phone number, or some kind of qualifier question like we did with they have to have their license call sign. But definitely as few as possible. Privacy policy, go ahead and stick your privacy policy in there. It's pretty self-explanatory. And then your thank you screen, I would put, I'll show you the text, but then I would put a link to your website or to the product that you were giving away. That'd be ideal, like the product you were giving away, have them go look at it. So we can go look at the one we just made. So here we go. Whoop. Yep, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and click this form, and as you can see here, this is what it looks like. So you have a nice picture there. This is a different image than the original thumbnail, but of the same. You want to maintain the congruency, same kind of fonts, same kind of background and stuff like that, same colors. Sign up to win the entire giveaway. This is just again stating what they need to do and what they're going to get when they do it. Again, just restating all the products and text, and then setting the expectation. The winner will be drawn on this date. Sign up by providing your info below, and this is going to appear above the fold. So this will appear above the fold. So you want to make sure that the where they put their information is above the fold. And they'll go down here. This will be pre-populated, and then they'll just have to put in this answer right here. They click next. They go to your privacy policy, of course, push submit, and then again, thanks, you're signed up. Confirmation. Again, the winner will be drawn on this date. So putting it in the back of your mind, and I tell them like stay tuned, and you can just literally copy this. Stay tuned to your email or our Facebook page. Your info has been sent to Bridgecom Systems. Tap below to visit Bridgecom Systems thing. So you could even switch this like tap below to check out, the Juan Dougal 3000 you just signed up to get, and then they can click view your website. So that's literally it. Then you would just go down here. Want to make sure, of course, your pixel's on if you have a pixel, and then you just push confirm, and that would be your ad. And that's how you would set up your ad. Now, probably in the next part here, I'm going to go through our follow-up lead, follow-up email campaign that's going to take these cold leads and turn them into hot customers by giving them a few emails that are going to explain what your brand is, what you're selling, and why they should buy things from you. So I'll see you then.